Hey everybody, this is Freddy with LeviathanScuba.com. You know, there is a proper way to clear that snorkel. We'll get to that in just a minute. Okay, so it's just a snorkel, but you know what? When we're out there snorkeling around, I see people, they all have their own very interesting techniques on getting the water out of the snorkel. We have a rule here at the shop. If you take it out of your mouth to dump it, we get to slap you, right? So same thing with you. If your mate or your buddy pulls it out of their mouth and dumps it, you get to slap them. No retribution. You can't get in trouble. It's a rule. It's there. Trust me. So how do you get the water out of a snorkel? First of all, let me show you. There's two kinds of snorkels. The more affordable version is an open top. Why is it more affordable? Because there's less to it. Water can fill it right up, and a lot of people avoid this snorkel because they don't want water in their snorkel. Why? Because it's difficult to dump. So what about the snorkel that has the ultra dry technology on the top of it? Has a little valve, closes the snorkel, seals it off. You get very little water, but you still get some water. So you watch these people, they go down to check out the seashells, see the fish, and they come up and they look like a whale. Their head pops up, they blow, boom, hard. And when they don't get it all, they do it again, boom. They're trying to blow as hard as they can to shoot all the water out. You're never going to get it all. Why? Because there's friction inside the tube. You're trying to shoot it up this long tube, and some of it comes back down in. So then what happens? It builds up in the reservoir, and you start gurgling. You're inhaling, trying to get it all out, right? They even put purge valves in the bottom of them so you can push hard and try to blow the water out. What if I showed you a much better way? So here's how it works. Here's an open top snorkel, most basic kind of design. Let's say standing here in the showroom, I filled this up with water, completely full of water, and I handed it to you and I said, get the water out. What would you do? Wouldn't you just dump it? Dump it out, right? What if I told you you could do that underwater? Just dump it out. Okay, Freddy, what do you mean? So, you're down in there, your snorkel completely fills up with water. You turn it up because it's in your mouth and you look at the surface, right? You don't want to run into anybody anyway when you're surfacing, but now your snorkel's in this position. If you start exhaling into your snorkel slowly, what are you doing? You're filling it up with air and you're pushing the water out of the tube, out of the bottom. You may bubble a little bit, that's okay, just blow slowly as you surface. And then it takes timing, right? As you're coming to the surface and you're getting closer and closer to the surface, most of the water's already out. You might even be bubbling a little bit. That's okay. And you turn your head and blow right as it crests the surface. So as it's coming up, when it's horizontal and water wants to go back in, you exhale out of it, just a little puff, and you're out. No water in your snorkel. Try it. You'll thank me. Make it a great day. You know, the difference between a new diver and an experienced diver is often the tips and tricks they learn along the way. That's why we do this, make you a better diver. You know, if you can think of somebody else that might benefit from these tips and tricks, why don't you share it with them? And you know how you can help us? Hit that like button. And if you want to be notified when the next one comes out, hit the subscribe button. Make it a great day.